everybody. We're gonna try switching to YouTube. I think this is easier for everyone anyway. So I wanted to look at just some weird things that happened just this year. Not like bad things. I always talk about the negative. So I wanted to talk about some of just the weird things that happened this year because I think that's more entertaining. So it says, oops, Texas DPS issued Amber Alert for a cursed Chucky doll by mistake. So this is apparently something that happened. So in San Antonio, the Texas Department of Public Safety sent out an Amber Alert for a disturbing pair of dolls, Glenn Ray and Chucky from the Child's Play horror films. Oh my God, this was a real fucking thing. You know, sometimes as an American, I have to sometimes look at where my money goes. And I see stuff like this and I want to commit sewer slides. You feel me? We can't even feed our own country, and yet we're spending money on this shit. What am I supposed to say about this? Like, how do you accidentally issue an Amber Alert for a fucking doll? As far as I know, it was a test that accidentally went live. Oh, yeah, you know, that could make sense if they were testing the system and then it accidentally went live instead. That would be even worse, honestly, but I can accept that answer. Is this all weird things that just happened in Texas? Like, that would make sense, but a long-awaited UFO report has few answers and calls for more work. Do y'all remember that? We were in the middle of so much stuff this year that they just were like, yeah, we confirm that those are UFOs. We don't know what that is. That was this year. Like, this has been one of the longest years ever. Okay, can I say this? Is this too controversial to say? If aliens are out there, which they probably are, if they know what we're up to right now, I highly doubt they want to visit. They're not looking at Earth as like a vacation destination, right? This is not the spot. They're like, no, they're fucking things up at their own rate. Like, we don't need to intervene here. Goodbye. Maybe that's what they're doing. They're just like blasting off. Oh shit, aliens confirmed by the Illuminati. Ah, damn it, I'm out here confirming stuff again. I gotta stop that. I gotta tell you guys, I have gotten an influx of comments on Chick-fil-A of people being like, oh my God, you're the Illuminati. What are you doing as a YouTube channel? And people like don't get the joke of the username. And it is the funniest thing ever. I'm like, my username is purely there to confuse or upset you. That's literally the whole point of it. If my username upsets you, or just reading the word Illuminati but spelled differently makes you go absolutely bonkers, like, my job here is done. When I first made the usernames back in like 2012 or 11, it was just because I thought it was funny. And I like that it kind of looked like a palindrome. That's why there's extra eyes on either end of Illuminati. I don't know. It looked pleasant in my head, so that's why I did it. Tongue-eating creature found inside fish at Texas State Park is the stuff of nightmares. Excuse me, ma'am. No. These are isopod crustaceans and are related to the pill bugs, aka roly-polies, you can find in your yard. They're related. So it says this alien-like parasite detaches the fish's tongue and then attaches itself to the fish's mouth and becomes the tongue. What? Next one up. The home that inspired the Conjuring movie went for sale for $1.2 million. The Conjuring big horror film franchise. Apparently the house went for sale. It looks as haunted as ever. It hit the market for the scary price of $1.2 million. Yeah, I'd say that's fucking scary. One of the most well-known haunted homes. Oh, is the listing still active? Hold on. Hey, we can actually look at it, guys. We can look at the real listing. Let us take a looky-loo. All right, here we go. Here's the Conjuring House. Of course, the photo they take or photoshopped. It definitely looks like this photo's been edited, whether they changed the lighting or something. Really? This is how they're taking photos? Is this even a real listing or is this like a joke listing? Yeah, a Ouija board in the corner. I mean, like, it's fine. I like this a lot. New house alert. Anyway, this is a $1.2 million house. So let's keep looking at that. And we're done looking at that. No, it doesn't get any better. I do like this. That's very pretty. See, I could get down with this. I love 1.2 million comes with broken glass and just not sealed house. Honestly, maybe it adds to the character. Perhaps it just adds to the character. That's very pretty. Like, it's not all bad. It's just mostly bad. Oh, wow. That shows the gravity of the spook. Yeah, I'd give this like at least a 9 out of 10 for visiting this place at nighttime. That's terrifying. But for daytime, I don't know, maybe like a 6 out of 10. It's only a little spooky. All right, here's the kitchen finally. We got a little bit of dated black appliances. Very rustic. See, I'm not a rustic person, right? I'm kind of a modern, I guess I like modern a lot. We've got the dining room. They do have a fireplace roaring here. I hate the chandelier. I straight up hate the chandelier and its little sconce that also looks like it's falling off the wall. I need to show you guys this because it's not like a traditional library shelf, but I just thought it was so, I don't know, it was so different. I really, really loved it. This bookshelf. I just like this because it seems to hold all the books just kind of in these little angled shelves. Anyway, I'm very excited for this. Okay, $92. All right, anyway, back to this. All right, we've got bird on the wall. Not my favorite thing. A doll on the wall. Not my favorite thing. Musket on the wall. Not my favorite thing. All right, we've got a very rustic bathroom. Oh my God, wood toilet seats. The problem with this too is I do not have an eye for rustic tastes. So I really, really struggle. Let's see here. So in the living room, we've got some stereotypical shenanigans. They put 2 Ouija boards on here and an Ouija blanket. This isn't a bad living room. It looks like it gets a lot of light, to be totally honest. Ooh, this library though, with the windows open and stuff, looks very lovely. Good Lord. Look how nice just some of this is. Like, I just love the brightness of it and the openness. That's what I really, really, really love. Okay, cool. So this was just the Conjuring House that they have. I guess it's still for sale. It's not for me. I don't know who this is for, but not me. Anyway, let's go on to some more strange news. Wow, another one out of Texas. A deadly parasite that burrows through bare feet infects 16 people in a small town near Austin. Ooh, excuse me. A parasite that burrows through your feet? I can't be surprised, right? Like, I'm not surprised. Like, this sounds like something parasites would do. Like, it still freaks me out. The parasite can survive for decades in humans without being detected. It burrows through bare feet, enters a human's bloodstream, the lungs, and then heads for the windpipe, where it is then coughed up and swallowed. Ew. Ew, 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 ew. Are you kidding me right now? No, ma'am. We will move on. A scuba diver finds the real-life SpongeBob and Patrick hanging out in the ocean. Oh, look at that. That one's nice and easy. All right, let's talk about this one. Plumber says he discovered 500 envelopes of cash checks in wall of Joel Osteen's Lakewood Church. Some people say it's Joel Osteen and some people say it's Joel Osteen. So $600,000 disappeared from the church in 2014. Oh boy, what a shit show. So years after $600,000 was stolen from Joel Osteen's Lakewood Church in Houston, a plumber said he found hundreds of envelopes of cash and checks in the walls while making repairs. And did you know, by the way, that the plumber would not have said anything, and this would have never become public news, had the plumber just wanted him to say something good about him and his family at like a church service, and Joel wouldn't do it. So the plumber went public with it. Like, it's so funny. Like, we would have never known had Joel Osteen just been like, hey, this plumber's a good man. Didn't want to do that. And now it's public news. And I'm like, you foolish man. In 2014 or something, about $600,000 was stolen from the church. Now, this was insured, which means that the insurance paid out $600,000 to the church. All while apparently $600,000 or whatever were sitting in the walls. So when it's uncovered, this is potentially fraud. Very, very interesting. Pittsburgh area bakery cooks up 7-foot Frosty the Dough Man. I guess there would be a photo here. Oh, it's a whole video. Look at that. I'm not going to play the video, but Frosty the Dough Man, 7 foot. How much does he weigh? This year's bread sculpture stands 7 feet tall and weighs 200 pounds. That is 200 pounds of bread. It took 7 workers to lift Frosty the Dough Man in and out of the oven. The snowman likeness was sculpted from Italian rules and twists. This is a cute PR stunt. I don't know anyone who's going to eat it. I hope that it is donated. A Japanese professor develops TV screen viewers can taste. Fucking finally. No, I'm kidding. I don't know what I would do with this. Oh God, me watching Food Network just... Anyway, what if it was like your favorite anime person? I mean, very cool. I wonder when, right? This will, if it ever takes off, will be a real thing. Yeah, you would definitely not want to share foods at this point anymore. That's absolutely fucking true. Sorry, share TVs, not share food. We can't all watch the food TV because grandma already licked it or something. Iowa State announces a plan to 3D print an entire neighborhood. I mean, I'm not opposed to this, right? It depends, obviously, like the time it takes to do one of these things, the cost of these things, materials used, the sturdiness. This could be cool, though. Okay, school said its giant 3D printer, which features an overhead gantry system with a computer nozzle that dispenses concrete. Oh, this is concrete. Wow. All right, so I have to head out for right now, but this was it's good. good part to end the stream on 3D homes. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you guys. Bye.